Welcome to the Daily Stoic Dose. Before starting this video, make sure please subscribe, like and share this video to reach out most authentic Stoic content. Need support? Thanks. 11 habits that make you silently attractive. You don't need flashy clothes. You don't need endless talking. You don't even need to constantly prove yourself. The truth is, the most magnetic men in history weren't the loudest. They weren't the ones chasing approval. They were the ones who carried themselves with a presence so steady, so silent, that people felt it without a word being spoken. That kind of presence doesn't come by accident. It's built. And if you want to stop being invisible and start commanding respect, here are 11 habits that will make you silently attractive. 1. Break free from approval addiction. Every time you bend just to please, you shrink. Every time you chase validation, you lose value. People can smell it when you're desperate to be liked, and it pushes them away. Instead of living for approval, live for self-respect. Say what you mean. Hold your ground. Do what you know is right, even if nobody claps. The moment you detach from needing approval, your presence shifts. Women feel it. Men respect it. And you start walking like someone who cannot be owned. 2. Build strength that speaks without words. Weakness is loud. Strength is quiet. When you train your body, your posture changes. When you discipline your mind, your energy changes. You don't need to tell anyone you're strong, they feel it the moment you walk in. Strength doesn't mean being aggressive. It means being steady. Calm under pressure. Resilient when tested. Life rewards strength. Weakness is ignored. And the man who embodies strength becomes a magnet without saying a word. 3. Speak less, mean more. Most men kill their attractiveness with too many words. They explain, justify, overshare, but the silently attractive man knows the power of restraint. He listens more than he speaks. He chooses words carefully, and when he does speak, people pay attention. Mystery pulls people in. Silence makes them curious. And when curiosity meets respect, attraction follows. 4. Control your emotions. Any man can raise his voice. Any man can lash out. But the man who remains calm when others panic becomes unforgettable. Emotional control is rare. Women test for it constantly, not with words, but with silence, attitude, or small acts of disrespect. They want to see if you'll break. The man who doesn't flinch, doesn't chase, doesn't lose himself, that man radiates power. A storm may rage inside, but the world only sees the calm surface. That's real presence. 5. Master eye contact. Eye contact is one of the oldest forms of dominance. It communicates truth without sound. Look people in the eyes. Don't dart away. Don't fidget. Hold it with steady confidence, not in an aggressive way. Not in a needy way. Just calm, steady presence. Most men break first. Most men avoid. But when you master stillness in your gaze, you say without speaking, I fear nothing. I hide nothing. And that is deeply magnetic. 6. Walk with purpose. You can tell everything about a man from the way he walks. If you rush, shuffle, or shrink yourself to take up less space, people notice. If you move with purpose, with shoulders back and steady steps, people feel it instantly. Walking with purpose isn't about speed, it's about intention. Move like a man who knows where he's going, even if nobody else does. That energy makes people turn their heads before you even speak. 7. Protect your silence. Not everyone deserves access to your mind. Not every thought needs to be shared. Oversharing is weakness. True strength is keeping certain things only for yourself. Mystery fuels attraction. When people can't fully read you, they lean in closer. They wonder. They chase. Protecting your silence makes your presence more valuable. Because not being fully known is far more powerful than being completely predictable. 8. Discipline your daily life. Attraction isn't just about how you look in public. It's about how you live in private. The man who builds daily discipline, waking early, training his body, controlling what he eats, choosing where his focus goes, radiates an energy that others can't ignore. Why? Because discipline is rare. Most men waste time, chase comfort, and live scattered, but the disciplined man carries quiet certainty. And that certainty is magnetic. 9. Stop explaining yourself. When you're silently attractive, you don't beg people to understand you. You don't over-justify your choices. You don't defend your worth. Weak men drown in explanations. Strong men let their actions speak. A simple no is enough. A calm decision is enough. And when people realize you don't owe them endless reasoning, they respect you more, even if they disagree. 10. Detach from outcomes. The man who clings is the man who loses. The man who detaches is the man who wins, when you stop obsessing over whether she texts back, whether they approve, whether the plan goes perfectly. You free yourself. Detachment isn't indifference. It's power. It's knowing that whatever happens, you remain whole, and that quiet certainty is what makes people gravitate toward you, because you are the rare man who doesn't chase, doesn't beg, and doesn't break. 11. Live by a code. The world respects men who stand for something, not men who follow trends. Not men who bend with every opinion. But men who live by principles. A personal code. It might be honesty. It might be discipline. It might be loyalty. But when you live by it, consistently, without compromise, people sense it. Women test men to see if they'll break their code. Weak men fold. Strong men don't. And the ones who don't, those are the men who become unforgettable. Final words. Silent attractiveness isn't about tricks. It's not about pretending. It's about living in such a way that your very presence carries weight. Detach from approval. Build strength. Speak less. Control your emotions. Protect your silence. Live by your code. Do this, and you won't need to beg for attention. You won't need to chase validation. People will feel it. Women will notice it. Men will respect it, and you will walk silently, but never unseen. Fire call to action for engagement. Type in the comments, silent power if you're ready to build presence that speaks louder.